If you sometimes wonder what constellations and other objects are in the night sky, we have plenty to keep you busy. So just look up and we'll walk you through the February sky tonight. For planets this month, we have the red planet Mars very high in the west after sunset. Mars is big in the news this month because of the arrival of 3 spacecraft. First is the arrival of the Emirati Hope orbiter on the 9th, then the Chinese Tianwen-1 orbiter on the 10th, and finally the landing of NASA's Perseverance rover on the 18th. These missions are sure to bring us a lot of exciting new science from this fascinating world. Besides Mars, we have the 2 ice giants, Uranus and Neptune, in the sky as well, but you will need a telescope to see them. As always, the planets lie along a line in the sky called the ecliptic, which is where we can also find our zodiac constellations. The first one you'll see in the west after sunset is Pisces the fish, with Aries the ram just above. Nearby, though not a zodiac, you can also find Cetus the sea monster looming in the southwestern sky. Next, directly overhead, we have Taurus the bull, along with the shiny Pleiades, or Seven Sisters, star cluster. Just off the horn of Taurus is Auriga the charioteer, again not a zodiac, but not too far from the ecliptic. Continuing towards the east, we have Gemini the twins, Cancer the crab, and finally the head of Leo the lion starting to rise as well. Moving to the southeast, you'll see 2 very bright stars. The brightest is Sirius, known as the dog star because it is in the constellation Canis Major, the big dog. Fun fact, Sirius is the brightest star in the entire night sky. To the left is Procyon, which is in the constellation Canis Minor, the little dog. These 2 dogs are continuously following our hunter, Orion, across the sky. Remember to look for the Orion Nebula below the 3 stars of his belt. Then, filling in a large area to the south is Eridanus the river. If we take the brightest stars from the 6 brightest constellations in this part of the sky, we get what is called the Winter Hexagon. Sirius and Procyon, then Pollux from Gemini, Capella from Auriga, Aldebaran from Taurus, and Rigel from Orion. Similar to the summer triangle, it is a large asterism we can use as a guide this time of year. Now turning to the other side of the sky, we have Ursa Major, the big bear, coming up again to our northeast. We can once again use the scoop of the Big Dipper to point to Polaris, the North Star, part of the Little Dipper, and Ursa Minor, the little bear. A little further is Cepheus the king, with his wife Cassiopeia just above. Even higher is Perseus the hero and Andromeda the princess. This may be your last chance to see the Andromeda galaxy until it comes back in the fall. And last but not least is Pegasus the flying horse, now beginning to set in the west. Before we go, we also want to point out the winter Milky Way going directly overhead. It's not as bright as the summer Milky Way, but it is still a great sight to see if you have a clear, dark sky. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Space Bites, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Join us again next time, and stay hungry.